Recording in progress. All I do is make fire, I'm a caveman. Never dropped the ball, got great hands. I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now I'm grown, still rolling with the same plans. Had other plans I made too. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two.
When I'm sliding on the beat, they like, who is that? Point flipper, way that I be turning heads. Side stage, stomach turning, I'm a nervous wreck. Till I heard the fans and the kick, pull the curtain back. Hey, big wig, I don't need a hairpiece. Big dog, no leash, they know I'm a rare breed. Big shoes, can't fill them, this a rare feat. Big price, no sale, but I'm still carefree. Yeah, sweet 16s for the diabetics. Any era, I don't care, I'm the guy to get
right,
it.
let's
If it's
run it.
1842, then I'm a violinist. Still the illest, go ahead, check the hieroglyphics. Yeah, said it's impossible, huh? Aw, man, you know if anyone can.
Okay, what it do? What it do?
Make fire, I'm a caveman. Never
Welcome
dropped the ball,
in,
got great
welcome
hands.
in.
I was younger, it was get rich or die trying. Now
Say
I'm grown,
cheese,
still
say
rolling with the same
cheese.
plans. Had other plans I made too. Not one of them was struggle or just make do. Never satisfied and still the same dude. So when I made my first million, had to make two. Big hitter, baby, I'm in the fourth spot. Been in this position, ain't a short stop. Every song gold, my catalog up at Fort Knox.
All right, I think we're good.
Baby, of course not.
Welcome in.
What it takes, it's a lethal dose. Make it look easy, think they got it, they ain't even close.
How y'all feeling? Good to see you guys. Happy New York session. Let's do it.
Exactly how we plotted, there was not a twist. Saw exactly what we wanted and we got it ish. That's why we scratching off everything that's on the list. Listen, not a bit. Said it's impossible, huh?
All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Who do we got here today? Who do we got? Z Gamer in the house. Let's go. What up, what up, what up, 3 Ants? Natural Human King. What's up? Arrow Sassy in the house. Shout out to Arrow Sassy, man. Damn. Shout out them arrows. Only bands in the building. What's up, brother? What's up, what's up? All right. I think we are good. I think we are golden. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Happy Thursday. It is PPI day. Yeah, PPI day. Welcome in. We got motion here. We got some motion. Sandman in the house. What up, Luffy? What's good? What's good? What's good? Jerry FX. Stevie Mac in the house. What up, Surge? Arrows. Can we give a shout out to Arrow Sassy and all the arrows and the arrows over here and the arrows over there and the arrows, the red ones, the blue ones, the yellow ones. Clubhouse, how we feeling? What up, Elk? What up, Wokey? Mike go in the house. Congratulations on the payout. Zyper in the building. What's good? What's good? What's up, Robert? Nate G in the building. What's poppin', everyone? C Melly in the house. What's up, C Melly? How you guys feeling? How you guys feeling? What an Asian session. Holy. Asian session is my favorite session. No. Just kidding. New York. Oh my goodness. What's poppin', everyone? I had a good night's sleep last night. I'll tell you that. Trader next door in the house. What up, Golden Dubs? What's good? All right. Well, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's settle on in here today. We got some news coming up in about 10 minutes. And yeah, let's get into it. How you guys doing? Yeah, what's up, Pablo? What's good, Tatiana? What's poppin'? What's up, Juan? Asian was epic. Gang, if you are not in the Asian sessions with us, you are missing some epic sessions. Holy smokes. What's up, Lucas? What up, Kelvin? Good to see you, bro. Vince FX in the house. What's good, Vince? What's up, Ronnie? What's poppin'? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. All right, let's get the day started. Let me go ahead and share a moment of gratitude, pray over this session here, and then we'll begin. All right. What up, to Don K Vila in the house? All right, let's do it. Well, Father God, we thank you for this opportunity. It's a golden opportunity at that, Lord, to just be able to do this, to be able to come together and dream together, to have a common goal together, to go after something great, Lord. I thank you for just bringing this group together from all over the world. You've united us, Lord. So we thank you for the unity here. We thank you for the spirit of victory. And I just pray that your people would wake up, Lord, that they would get it together and that they would get focused on the main thing, Lord. Help us keep the main thing here. And we just give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's rock and roll on this lovely day here. It is, what is today? Thursday, right? Today is Thursday. It is the 14th of August. We're midway through now, which is just insane, man. Just insane. The year is really just flying by here. So we're midway through August, and we've got the 14th in front of us. It's Thursday, and it's, just another day for us. Another day in the office, another day to practice patience and discipline. And we all have a major goal, right? To become 6-figure and 7-figure and 8-figure traders. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I have those goals, right? I have those goals. So today I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be disciplined, and I'm going to make decisions today that'll lead to that future tomorrow. Okay. Again, we have 8:30 news coming up here. It's a red folder, right? We got PPI here. We also have unemployment claims coming in as well. So let's let that pop off here, and then we will look to hunt, my friends. We will look to hunt. 1 p.m. you got Trump speaking here as well. So we should have some interesting movement with that, but that won't be till later on, and we'll be long gone by that point. So let's go ahead and dive into the charts. Let's take a look at what we got going on. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me here, sub to the channel, and let's begin. Let's start over here on gold. Took sells last night. Should have held them. Oh my god, right? You should be so upset. Hold on one second here. Let me just fix something. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, yeah, so ended up taking sells last night right here off of this resistance. It looks like, gang, it looks like we caught the tippy top of the daily candle yesterday. So big move there. Well anticipated, right? That daily lower wick. We talked about that lower wick coming in, and we got it now. So let's go ahead and chat real quick about price action here, because we're looking at something on the daily that we might be setting up for a really big move here, right? So if we kind of look here, we have obviously price action. We're in resistance, right? So clearly you have resistance up here. Let me just lower that music a little bit. That should be better. Yeah, that should be good. Anyway, so we have resistance, right? We continue to, melt off of this level here, and no difference, right? We continue to reject off. Now, every single time we came down, we kind of came right into this overall zone here. So we'll see what price wants to do, right? I mean, ultimately, we are, trying to, I guess, reject off of here, right? And I could see us, melting down to fill that range, right? If the daily candle wants to move bearish here today. So you have that option. You broke the highs very early in the day. You also broke the lows. I'm not exactly sure when, but you did break the lows at some point here throughout the day as well. So we do have a little bit of a support sitting here, right? So I think I'm going to be more so bullish on the day, right, based off of this candle. Now, if we do get a bearish closure, let's say tomorrow, then I think that's when I can get bearish more on a higher time frame, right? Now, look, I am open for buys today. I am also open for sells, so that's going to be determined by like the 4-hour time frame and some of these lower time frame candles here. So again, daily can go either way today. We could easily just kind of melt off here, right, between today and even tomorrow, right? You get something like that, and we just continue this downtrend here, or we can continue to shoot up, right? I mean, that's the only options we really have, is price can move up here too today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour, and let's see what's going on here, because 4-hour is still in this chop, right? So this is what's making things very difficult on the daily, for the daily candle to move, because we really just continue chopping around on this 4-hour time frame. It really just cannot find its footing. As you can see, it's just consolidating right now. It's a big range, right? So it's a big range. It's certainly tradable. If we look at the previous 4-hour candle, we can see that candle did close bearish, right? You do have some wicks to fill here, but at the same time, you've already rejected support. So very tough here. We're going to definitely need the news or something like that to kind of break this high or break this low and give us some sort of guidance here, right, on this 4-hour time frame. So let's see how we do on the 1 hour. 1 hour is chopping around. Let's take a look at the 30 minutes chopping as well here. So you got support, right? You have resistance, and you've got clean range on the way down here. So if we are bearish on the 4-hour, right, expecting this candle to continue moving bearish here after breaking the low, then that would be the idea for the wick fill, and then that would be that clean traffic over here to the left, right, on the 30-minute time frame. So we'll see about that. Let's let the news come out here. We got 5 minutes, and then we will go from there. Yeah, it's like 92 pip. Ooh, did Project X change their colors? Yeah, I think they did. I never seen it blue like that. Nice, I like that. Yeah, so yeah, we got a 97 pip range here. We'll see what happens to the downside. Let's see the 1 hour, right? 1 hour, 4 hour highs are sitting here. 1 hour highs are sitting here. So yeah, it's a little choppy on the way up, but all in all, you know, we'll see where the news wants to go. I think either way, the news is going to push us through like these main zones here. So so we'll see how we do. Yeah. So let's stay put on gold for just a few minutes. We got 5 minutes for that 8:30 news, and then ES here. So let me give you guys my thoughts here on ES. Right, we're continuing to move up bullish. We did create somewhat of a support right here, and now we're just continuing to break highs. Right, so we can obviously fill that wick here today, as long as we get some bullish signs here, right? So the 4 hour also did close bullish. I can totally see that this 4 hour candle, right, if it respects the lows, then you know we can make our way up to fill that wick there. So pretty bullish for the most part on ES. You do have a 1 hour closure above here. The news is coming in, so let's see how the news does. If this candle can close above the red candle right now, then we definitely have options to go long here for somewhat of a celery play. But this is dangerous, and this is why I don't trade before news, because you get wicked in right there, right, on the break of that high, and then downtown you go, right, and all of a sudden it'll go down and then back up, and you know you're punching the air, right? So stay out of trades during news if you don't want that stuff to happen to you. But that is pretty much it. So let's see if we can like remain above 89 here, and if we can, then the buys look pretty good. If not, this is going to be a no trade range here for me on ES. So anything between 89 and 84 is pretty much chalked for me, but anything above that I like, up into that wick fill, and then you know below there is pretty decent too. We might have to wait for a little range too, but yeah, we'll see what happens there. So will we get the fake out, or will we close back above? Only time will tell. We got 2 minutes, so let's just wait on it and see how we do with the news. Cool? Cool. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything? You guys fired up? I'm ready. I'm ready to go. New session, new day. It's been a great one. Been a great last 24 hours, so we're moving and grooving here. We're locked in. We're locked in because we certainly ain't clocking in. I'll tell you that. We're locking in. Got the car wash guys here today, so let me just make sure they're good. All right, I think they're good. All right, perfect. How y'all doing? YOLO Trader in the house. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. What up, Simsy? What's poppin'? What's up, Clubhouse? How we feeling today? Good to see you guys. I haven't seen you since Asian for good reason. I think if you were me, you'd get a good night's sleep in last night. What up, Clubby? I didn't even see you guys. Let me pop out the chat here. Angelo Betts in the house, my boy. There he is. Missed you, bro. Missed you. I'm thinking, where's my man? I even gave Kingman your haircut. Did you see that? It was inspired by Angelo Betts. Tell me you didn't see that, bro. Tell me you didn't see that. Hold on, I gotta pick. Let me cook. We gave him the Angelo Betts. I think we're all gonna do the Angelo Betts. I think I might do the Angelo Betts. Let Kingman cook it up. What you think, Angelo? Shee, that fits the. What do you guys think? Is that Angelo Betts or what? Can we show everyone Angelo Betts? Come on, bro. Come on. We nailed it. Oh, let's go. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. What up, Jose? iPhone 2 in the house. My man, what's good? What's up, Wayne? What up, Ryan? Good to see you, bro. DJ Scratchers is somewhere around there. GBK, what's poppin'? Good to see you guys. Legrand, my goodness. You're staring me right in the... Legrand just staring at me. Just staring at me with them biceps. What's up, Bone? Good to see you, man. Hey, Gary, how are you, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. ES down. ES down. Where's gold? Gold down. Gold down. ES down. Big news. Big news. Bigger than CPI, eh? George VDM, how we feeling? Look at the melter on ES. Sheesh. Okay. Okay, nice. Let's take a look back at gold here. All right, well, there goes. As I mentioned, it'll probably push us through our ranges, right? So there goes our range. But lovely, lovely. Let's see how we do. 4-hour supports and all that. Just give it time. We probably take trades around maybe like 9:15 today. What's up, Carlos? Hope all is well, man. Hope you guys are doing good down there in Miami. No risk, no Ferrari, baby. That's right. Good morning, Traders X. I've been taking some L's last 2 days. Had the opportunity to cut my losses short, but never took this. I was so close to payout. Done myself dirty. Yeah, that's okay. You know, look, I said it last night in the Asian session, and my buddy Austin said this too the other day. It's an unpopular opinion, but you are going to blow accounts in pursuit of payouts. I think we're all mature enough, we're all grown up enough to understand that, right? So just because you may have fell shy from a payout, I literally fell shy from $1,400. I was a little bit shy of a payout 2 weeks ago when we ran into those losses, and all the way back down to zero, right? So, unfortunately with the fund and stuff, you're going to have to build things back up from time to time when you take losses. But, I mean, that's just, it is what it is. I mean, I got to keep it real, right? You're going to blow accounts in pursuit of payouts, okay? But at the end of the day, if you actually stay disciplined, stick to your plan for the most part, you're going to get your payout, and, it's going to cover that loss. So, yeah, just stay steady, stay in the hunt. And, no need to change anything. You can send me your trades if you like. I'll take a look at them and just kind of give you some actual, feedback. No hat? Yeah, no hat today. No hat today. I haven't wore a hat in a couple days, actually. Took the sells on news. Congratulations. Congrats. I'm making really good results when I'm back testing, but I don't know what's wrong with me. You got to get your emotion up. You know what I mean? You got to get your emotional stability, your emotional IQ up. That's all it is. Because if you're doing really good on a demo, but once you get into a live, you're not doing good. The only thing that's introduced there that wasn't on the demo is your own emotions. Right? So now you got to, and we were talking about this yesterday. I personally would rather have a mental edge over a technical edge, right? Because we know that the mental game is 80-85% of what we do here, right? So I'd rather have that mental edge on lock versus the technical edge, so everyone knows what to do, right? I could teach Alea how to do this system in a matter of moments, and she'll probably win at a higher level than me because she has no emotions in the game, right? So once you introduce your own emotions, and that comes from obviously playing with your own money or, money that's invested, then, now you got to work through those kinks, right? And you got to develop that emotional muscle. Yeah, send them over, Traders X. Send them over, bro. Really need to be in the clubhouse? Yeah, yo, you guys that are not in the clubhouse, I'm not even saying this as a selling point, but you are missing some epic sessions, man. Some life-changing sessions for real, for real. Yeah, Asian last night was awesome. Asian has just really been one of those sessions that separate, the mindset and the mentality. First day here, feeling it. What's up, GBK Trading? How you feeling? What's up, J Coop? Day in the life of a TTE trader. I like it. I dig it. Last night was crazy. Yeah, it really was. All right. PM Magnifico, how we feeling, brother? How we feeling? What's up, Lights Fire? Good to see you. What's my diet? I stick to like just a regular animal based diet, you know, normal human being diet. You know, fruits and meats, and I don't eat too many vegetables, but mainly like fruits and meats. Some rice, a little bit of pasta here and there. A little bit of pasta here, a little bit of pasta there. How do we join the clubhouse? Just hit ! clubhouse. The link will pop up and we'll see you on the inside. Yeah, W Asian Sesh, man. I had my biggest day, and on my live account there, $7,800 win last night, gang. $7,800 win live in the Asian Sesh. Oh, it was epic. It was epic. Beautiful move too on oh, by the way, this is not a funding account. Like I don't only get to keep half, right? Like this is on my live account, so that felt good. Biggest trade on the live account to date, and we're pushing towards that 100K account here, and I'm so locked in. I'm about to level up my trading like you guys have never seen before, man. You gotta lock in or clock in, and I'm locking in. Locking in. Yeah, it was a good trade. The trade was these cells right here. Yeah, way up here. Way up. Yeah, right up here. So I held the entire move. I held the whole move. Basically, not this, but this. Right there. That was it. Yep, that was it. It was a beauty. We held strong here, man. We held strong. Some of the community kind of went break even. It gave us a struggle. It really did. It's like we came off of yesterday's New York trade, which was obviously we could talk about that one too here today. But then this one also kind of gave us a little bit of struggle. It didn't move for a while, and then boom, it just started breaking. Just started falling, man. So yeah, I think I closed it right around 8,000. Yeah, outside of commissions, like 7,800. Yee! And I was shooting for those 50K, $7,500 payouts. So that's the beauty. That's the beauty of a live account, right? Is that you can, you know, we're trying to, you know, get the consistency and, you know, this and that, and you know, you can just pop off right on your regular account, like boom. But all in all, good day. Account is up $86,000 on this account now. So we're moving and grooving here. Yeah, $7,812. Biggest W on the live account. Wow, look at this pullback here. Look at the pullback. Sheesh. All right, so 1 hour closures never happened yet, so let's wait on the 1 hour closure because this 1 hour candle could easily close right above 34.03. They said it's impossible. Ah, man. Do I eat bread? Not really. Not really. Sometimes. Sometimes. Yes, sir, Sandman. It's been a while. It's been a run, man. It's been a run. So I just got that feeling that we're going to the next level. You know, I'm tired of playing with 1,000 and 2,000. I'm ready to start playing with 10,000 and 20,000 and $30,000 wins and losses. So I am on the verge of going to that next level for sure. Let's see. Is there a link to the clubhouse? Yeah, maybe somebody can help you out in the chat. You could either go to timetoeattrading.com or someone could put the link out there for you. Like Drake said, you know, there's a certain time you just got to wake up and you just got to know this is my time. This is my time, you know. It's my time to go to those next levels. It's your time to go to the next levels. By the way, we did drop a new post on Insta, so you already know the vibes. I don't think I have to say much. If you know, you know. Head on over and we'll see if we can gift you a surprise. But, I mean, new post right here. Do your thing. Do your thing. We got probably 12, maybe 15 50K account giveaways. So all you got to do is like and comment on this post right here. And the giveaways shall begin, my friends. Time to eat. It's time to eat. If you're not following me on Instagram, you can follow me right here. This is my handle. But it's time to eat. Huh? Say what? All right. Yo, big shout out though to everyone who's been here for the last couple years, and you guys have seen the growth, right? Not just in the community, but me as an individual trader. I pray and hope that it leaves you with some sort of inspiration, that you have also seen me from the very, not the very jump, right? But you've also seen me come up in this game. You know that this stuff isn't overnight. You know that success doesn't just get handed to you. You got to work for it, gang. I show up here every single day, right, without failure, and put the work in and show up to the charts and study these candles, right? Make sure we're studying the playbook, and just as you can see in my journey, right, quarter by quarter, year by year, we just get better, right? We just get better. We get our understanding better. We get our knowledge becomes more. So just give yourself that time to grow, man. That if my story can kind of share anything with you, it's just that it works over time. You know what I mean? Like, it works over time. It might not work right today, right? You might not be exactly where you want to be this moment, but over the days and over the weeks and the months, surely things come together for those who are disciplined and committed to the longer term vision. I think we've done everything we said we would do, right? From the moment we started this live stream, we had vision, right? We had goals, we had intentions, and I think we have followed through on that. Not just myself, but a lot of the people who have been in here since we started this joint in like 2020, I think early 2022 it was, right? So big W, and everyone that's just coming on board, I'm telling you, get in, hop in, because we're gonna make life great. That's for sure. The cells we took in Asian, yeah, of course. So these cells were taken based off of the 4-hour time frame. So let's just kind of track back here and go back to the 4 hours. So this is what we were looking at yesterday. So let's start from the daily, because during Asian session, we did not have a lower wick on this daily candle, and we had broken the highs there. So I already know through years of doing this that is, not supposed to happen like that, right? So anytime that does happen, typically you're going to get a strong rejection. Anyone who is in the Asian session trade with me, you seen my belief level in that trade, right? Like, you seen my belief that in the direction, right, that price would go down. Otherwise, I would have never held the trade as long as I did, right? So we knew that we can get a pop down, right, off of that daily candle needing a new low. The 4-hour time frame was also, it had already filled that wick there, right? So we pushed up. This is, by the way, this is my entry right here. You see it? So we pushed up, right? We popped up, we broke the highs, but then it was just straight rejection. And we were already anticipating the move back down and trying to find the clues on how to put that together, right? So we dropped down to the 1 hour. You see how the 1 hour has no lower wick here? So what our thought was is, can we get in while the 1 hour candle is still pretty bullish, and while the volume's in, anticipate that this 1 hour candle will push down, right? And then the next one will open up and continue lower to give that candle a bottom wick. So that was kind of the idea, is that we got no wick on the daily. Our 4 hour has already tapped target. The 1 hour candle is moving up like this with no lower wick. We were gonna anticipating we can move down for that, right? Now on top of that, you have the 30-minute candle closing. Oh, actually, the 30-minute candle wasn't closed yet, because this trade was taken off the 15-minute time frame. So you had this 30-minute open still, but it kind of came up here and broke its own low and whatnot. And then we got this 15-minute resistance, right? So this is where we wanted to act, and we wanted to act quickly off of the move down, because obviously it was still going to be a bit of a counter trend trade, right? Because you have a big move up, you would expect a nice retracement down, and then maybe a continued move up, right? So that's where we were looking. It was like somewhere down in this area, right? We were looking for our full TP. So as this candle closed, we had a sell stop on the break of the low here. I think it was right there, yeah. And what we did was we decided to delete. So there was like 3 minutes left on this this candle right here, and we deleted. I left it in on my live account. That's what got me a little extra pips, right? So as we broke the low, that's where the entry was taken. And then again, you know, we kind of just stuttered here for a little bit, played around. Stops were kept above the highs. We never came back up towards the highs. We ended up closing. We gapped down, but then we came back up. We were back into drawdown. This again took forever. We drove down, didn't close any partials, came back up. This candle closed, right? And then we had this top wick form, and then boom, the drive down. So we were looking right here at 34.14, which is where our target was based off of, you know, some of the stuff that we had going on over here. And boom, nailed it. Straight to the decimal. I think we hit 34.14 on the actual nose there. Yeah, look at that. 34.14.0. So perfect. Really, Johnny Gems kind of you know, flexed that TP, because I was looking more so down here at like 12, but I'm so happy we did use 14 there, because, you know, although we made it to 12, it took a while, right? We kind of, these are all 15-minute candles, so we snagged our profits right there. I closed the full trade on my live account, and then that was it. That was it. So daily, no bottom wick, 4 hour in target tapped areas, 1 hour no bottom wick, 30-minute, you know, ready to come down, 15-minute onion. And then once the 30 closed, you had another shot there at, you know, taking the sells as well. That's where we entered more trades, so took more trades here. So we're up about 400 on both of these accounts. We're locked out on those. And yeah, so that was it. That was the trade. That was the night. I wish we can. I'm gonna clip it. I'll clip that. I got a little excited. Not gonna lie. I think everyone would get a little excited, right? Making like 8,000. So I had a little excitement, but had to calm myself back down so I can get some sleep. Love it, love it. What's up, Ray Slay? Look at this. Holy smokes, the 1 hour is back. Oh my goodness. The 1 hour is back. All right, let's see. Do I have a public journal or record of my trades? Yes. So I think I just learned how to make TradeZella public, so I'm gonna try and see how I can do that. But I also have a journal that I used from 2020, 22, 23, and 24. Those years that are public, and then all 2025 I've just been mobbing out here on TradeZella. So my stuff is here. I'll see if we can make it, some of it, public or whatever, but yeah. But it's been a great year so far. A little bit of red, couple splashes here and there, but you know, nothing that, you know, really hurt us at all. Tough little end to June, a little shake up there in mid-July. But other than that, it's been a super clean month, man. May was a little quiet, but all green pretty much. Yeah, you know, we're good for like 3 or 4 red days a month. March pretty clean. So we've done this all live, right? Live on the, either on this live stream or in the clubhouse. This has all been done live, and most, I would say 90% of these trades have been taken with the group. So it's been a great year. Been a great year so far. My best year in trading, no doubt. No doubt. Let's see. I joined in 2024, but I feel like yeah, let's go OnlyFans. No, actually, these wins don't even include my cash account. Nah, these are just my like live funded accounts. Yeah, I forgot to like set up my TradeZella for my live account, but maybe I could do it moving forward. Maybe I'll start at Q3. Yeah, I'm almost at 100K, so we're almost there. This is a big goal of mine. You guys know when I'm locked in on a goal, I'm getting it, right? I will not let down, right? So we started this account at 30 grand. It's at 86,000 now, so we're creeping on 100K. This will be my first time ever trading a 6-figure live account, man. So very fired up. Really looking forward to it. It's a big dream of mine. So you know, I'm locked in. So we'll see if we can get there. Yeah, last night was a big push, so we're good. Let's see. What risk format on counter trend trades? It just depends. It just depends. Like this one, I put a little bit heavier size on because of all the factors, right? All the conditions that I just spoke about. How we could see rejection and how much we really believed in that rejection. So that one I went, a little bit heavier than I would on maybe like a normal counter trend trade. So it's all different. It all just depends on what's happening in the markets on that unique moment in time, and that's kind of how I do it. So I don't really have a set concrete I do this or do that. I kind of judge it based off of the conditions. Jay Coop, I seen that you had that whole trade recorded. Hey, but you didn't show any arrows. I was looking for the arrows on that one. I was like, where's the arrows at? You got to give a little credit to the arrows, Yeah, yesterday we had another arrow trade. So if you guys missed yesterday's live stream, go back and check it out. It was pretty epic. We had to bring out the arrows. We don't always have to bring out the arrows, but every now and then you got to. Yeah, let's bring it out. Oh, we had already finished it? Oh, there they are. Yeah, so it was a crazy day yesterday. We came, let's review that. I haven't really rewatched this. Yo, that was crazy. We drew it up, though. We drew it up. As long as we could draw it, we could tell the future, Yeah, we were right at stops. Like, we were right there. Epic. You see how relaxed I am? Chilling. Relaxed. I'm just kidding. My hands are up. I'm like, please go. No. I'm just kidding. Don't do it to me. But yeah, right. Literally. And look, we would have got stopped. You see that? How we not dragged that like 4 pips lower. So I've been in this situation too many times to get stopped out and then watch price, go in our favor. So had to move that, widen the stop a smidge, and that's gonna happen every now and then. But like I was saying in Asian, the unfortunate part about those trades is not everyone's gonna survive those, right? It depends on what your lot size is, how where you're at, right? So you can only do it if you got some size to work with. But man, that was epic. So two epic trades in a row there. Closed full right there as we pushed through. So that was it. And we did end up continuing bullish all day yesterday. But yesterday's trade was very, very well broken down. I would go back and watch the breakdown of that trade. I'll see if I can clip it up for you guys as like a reel or something too. But go back and really watch the explanation of this trade, why we stayed in it, why we held, right? The psychology all the way through it, so that way you can better understand these markets for what they are. Clean. And by the way, I want to show you guys something, right? So there's a reason why I like to wait for 9:30, right? Because look at this. If we would have waited on 9:30 right there, so let's say we didn't enter here, right? We got in and we just waited. We would have never had to sit through any of this. This is why I choose to wait for 9:30 a lot. And then look at that. We would have had this beautiful inverted celery. We would have set a buy stop. We would have had super tight stop loss. And we would have went straight into profit. Right? So anytime you guys are wondering, hey, how come you don't take it, now? Why are you going to wait till 9:30? That's why, right? Because we would have got in and out of that trade. I would have had a better entry price, better stop loss, bigger lot size, quicker move, right? All just due to patience, right? So sometimes you got to be a little patient. Again, I can criticize this trade from yesterday and just say, we jumped in, right? We got antsy. We kind of jumped in at 8:45, and the setup was there, so I don't mind it. But that's kind of the idea of like waiting sometimes for the higher times of volume to come in and just give you such a easy, clean trade. You know what I mean? So, but I like these trades too every now and then where we have to sit and draw down and bring the arrows out, and it builds character and stuff. Character building trades. But anyway, so yeah, if any of you guys have questions on that trade or whatever, just holler. All right, 5 minutes for the hour closure here. 4 hour, you know, fill the wick and whatnot. So keep in mind there's support down here. So just keep that in mind. The trade raised my blood pressure. Yeah, it's a good trade. Good trade. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it builds character. It builds some character. Arrows saved the day. W. Let's see here. Roger that. Let's get it. Let's get it. A lot of traders maturing up here in the clubhouse. Love it. Love to read it. Love to read it. Amazing. Best moment of the clubhouse so far. Nick going to get water, coming back to 7K in profit. Yo, you know I had to go get water. You know when the trade takes a long time, I just gotta step away. I don't know what it is, but when I step away, price just starts driving. So yeah, I guess so. I guess some weird things, you know. You got the arrows, you got me stepping away. I don't know. Yeah. I said I need some water. I need some water. See Melly. He said seeing you excited made me excited. Yeah, I don't usually jump up and down like that when I win trades. Not that I jumped up and down, but I might have jumped up and down, you know. Jumped up and then went down. Hey, Allison, what's going down? How we feeling? How we feeling? Great to see you. Let's go. Another New York sesh. Great to see you guys. Great to see everyone with your camera on. Nah, I don't feel bad for being excited. I just like to stay composed, you know what I mean? I'm a tough day trader. $10,000 is nothing. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna throw that right to the Porsche payment. How you doing? Oh snap. How much am I risking? 10 lots. 10 lots. 100 plus per pip. So I'm going very heavy, but high risk, high reward, and I'm down for it. All right, I gotta scroll down a little. I'm missing some. Yeah, there we go. What kind of trade will you only take on 1 to 2 minutes? Like what rules? I'm not too sure what you're trying to ask me. Yeah, I'm not too sure. BRB strategy. Yo, I'm gonna hit him with the BRB strategy. It's coming in the course. Yeah, I got 10 new videos coming in the course. We got some new chapters, some new like pages or whatever to the chapters as well in the course. You know how it is, right? The chapters or whatever. So yeah, all that stuff's coming very, very soon. I gotta upload those over the next probably like 4 or 5 days. But course is continuing to be built. For those of you guys that don't know, I actually did put together a course. It's not for sale, but it is in the clubhouse. I know I keep getting messages about sell it, but yeah, maybe down the road. I want to make this thing really, I think it's really good right now, but I want to make it like next level, right? Before I even put it out there. But it's available in the clubhouse, and basically everything I use, all the concepts that we talk about here, I explain them in very in-depth, quick 7, 8, 9, 10-minute videos that can point you in the right direction. So this course is available in the clubhouse. We're also going to be adding to the course as well, and then the webinars, right? We update these every single weekend, so these are all moving and grooving here as well. So we got some great new webinar ideas coming in as also, and we're having fun. We're having fun with this thing. We're really kind of trying to see exactly what the squad needs, what the team needs at that time, so that way we can hit those things on the head, right? So that way people get their questions answered, everyone's learning at the same pace, and we can all kind of move forward here together. What color is the Bugatti? The Bugatti. What's popping from Spain? How we feeling? How we feeling? Maybe I would eat bread out in Spain. Yeah, but the U.S. bread is it's not even bread. It's not bread. Okay, we got an hour closure coming up. Let's take a look at ES here as well. Wow. Yeah, just a bleeder there. So we got a new hour candle. You are rejecting, so you're not moving up, right? That's for sure right now. So we got all this kind of pointing down. We did tap into this target though, so we are in a little bit of a weird area right now too, because do we fill the wick, right, or is this going to be a rejection? In my opinion, what I would say is we let this wick get filled, we lay off the sells, right? We let things go down like this where you start to get some rejection. We never break that low there, and then maybe we do something like this, right, where you kind of close up inverted celery, and then that sets us up for like 9:15, 9:30 to pop right on the break of that high, and then we get the retracement back up. So that's also in the in my game plan here today. Something like that would be lovely. We've seen it happen right over here, right, and maybe we could see it happen right here too. So I think that would probably be the vibe here, especially with us already tapping targets on multiple time frames like 30-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, and all that whatnot. So yeah, I might let that move down go, and then see if we can catch like the move back up. ES, same as NASDAQ. It is very similar. Yeah, very similar. Yeah, so we'll see. There's also a lot of chop over here. I don't know if anyone really seen all that, but you didn't really get a closure below that either. So I forgot to point that out too. A lot of support sitting right there. So I like the idea of seeing if we can catch the move back up over trying to go down again, right? Price already went down there twice. There's no reason for us to go back down there unless we want to like grab liquidity now, right, and then start to pop back up. So let's let the liquidity get grabbed, and then we can possibly move back up here. Yeah, that was wild. German bread's the best. Oh, we're gonna have to try it. Paul, I would say send us an email at info@time to eat trading, and we'll see how we can somehow assist you. Yeah. One video that I would suggest to watch on my YouTube video, the Playbook 2.0. Yeah, the Playbook 2.0. That's probably the best one that you can watch. Straight to the point. This one right here. Yeah, not only will you get a playbook, but you will get mentality, you'll get mindset, you'll get reasoning, you'll get everything. This won't be a video where it's just like, look for this pattern in the market, blah 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 blah. Right? It's a 43 minute in-depth video on exactly how I like to pull money from the markets, what a playbook is, why you should have a playbook, right? It's very, very good video. So I would certainly check this one out. We're also going to do a 50K giveaway. We got like 15 50K giveaways coming in. All you have to do is go to my Instagram page and leave a like and a comment on this post here of me popping out the spaceship. And yeah, we're going to pick like 15 giveaway winners. We're going to do it pretty cool too. I'm going to show you guys a new way that we're going to do the giveaways. So if you want to participate, if you can use an extra 50K evaluate combine or whatever, then just give a like, give a comment, and best of luck. Some of you guys got lucky on the giveaways, and you guys got straight to sim. So you got straight to funded giveaway accounts. So nobody knows nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing. You don't say nothing, right? Just yeah. Sometimes people are getting lucky now, and they're getting like instant funded accounts on the giveaways. I don't know how that happens, but I'm not going to say anything, I promise. That video is the beginning of a much clearer vision for my life. Wow. Wow, the playbook? Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, this will give you the roadmap, you know what I mean? Like you know, I've sat down, I've talked with hundreds of traders at this point. I've ran this live stream since 2022. I've seen so many thousands and thousands of questions come through. And the more I think about it, the more I understand that most traders just don't have a roadmap. You know, they're guessing every single day. They're coming up to the markets and they're just doing whatever, you know, and that just ain't going to get you paid. If you want real results, if you want to actually, you know, bank on this type of income to live your life, then, you know, you can't be doing random stuff like that. So most traders, they show up to the desk, they do random stuff. They don't have any concrete roadmap or game plan, and that's what this video right here will give you. So watch it if you like. If you don't want to watch it, that's fine too. Trying to sign up with our code. Which code? For what? Hey, no commenting. Hey, no double comments either. No double comments here. That's the best way to not win. Best way to not win is to leave multiple annoying comments that makes me want to reach into my phone, grab you by your... No, I'm just kidding. Let's make sure everyone's behaving in here. All right, cool. All right. Let's make sure everyone's behaving. One comment only. One comment only. What's the difference between sim, instant sim, and straight to the pro? That, my friend, you just got to go on their website. You know. I'm not, you know, I wish I was that good to give you all the differences, but just go on the website, look at the comparison. It's literally right there. And then just check out the difference. There's not much, but there is a couple little differences. I'm not sure which, what you guys are trying to sign up for, with what code. If it's for Top One Futures, it's top1futures.com. And that's the one that you can get 55% off with. That discount also ends today. So the 55% off ends today. But it's got to be on top1futures.com. So maybe you're doing top1trader.com or something. Clubhouse, after, yeah, you should be in pretty much right away. Maybe TK can help you out. Maybe you just have to hit one button. You got to hit like members access. TK. Boom. Watch. He'll pop up. Watch. Just say his name 3 times in a row and he will be there. TK. Is this thing broke? Is this thing broke? Yeah, you got to go to top1futures.com. Trailing drawdown is the main thing. Yeah, so that's like the main thing. TK, where are you? Yeah, will I ever set him free? I don't know. He's free, man. He's free. He's like a genie in a bottle. But TK will certainly get with you. But if not, there is a members access that you may have to hit that you're just not hitting right now. He's in a trade. Yeah. Hey, we're actually working on a little some software to really help traders stay in check. So I can't give too much on that just yet, but we got something cooking that may be something big. It might be something big. Just chimed in. Is there a giveaway? Yeah, there's a giveaway. We're gonna do like 10, 15 giveaways. all you gotta do is go to my Instagram and comment on this post right here. The one of me right there. That's the one. Yeah, just like and comment. What's up, Januar? It's popping. Trader J in the house. What up, Trader J? Got whooped up a little bit last night. Yeah, it was a crazy night. Crazy night. How'd you guys do in London? I did not wake up at all for London last night. I'm gonna move my schedule around, do some things where I'm missing London, right? So I'm missing being in the London session and take advantage of those trades. So I'm about to set up a new little routine and make sure I'm in London live. There he is. There's TK. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? New home 3. Hey, we got our own crib. We got our own cars. You guys heard the song? Come on, come on. Let's see. Yo, what up, Damon? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Johnny Gems. There he is. Hello. He's in the yellow. I should throw my yellow on. All the stewards will be in yellow today. I should throw some yellow on. I like that. It's a bright day.
Man,
hey, how are you?
How you feeling? Doing good.
Incredible, brother. You?
Yeah, blessed and highly favored. Grateful for a new day. Let's get it. Ready to be patient and disciplined to the plan.
Yeet.
So that I could be consistently profitable long term. What's up, chat? How y'all feeling?
There he is. There he is. Holy.
Happy New York session. Let's get it.
Okay.
Let's be great today.
Yellow. Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow. Frisco.
Yellow.
What's up, Nick? How we doing, bro? Good?
No, actually. Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not doing good at all. I'm doing excellent. Incredible.
Yeah.
Good is the enemy
great.
of great. So I don't do good. I do great.
Good, bro. For now on, I'm gonna ask you, are you doing great? Not good. Sounds good.
Does it sound good or does it sound great? Because it
Sounds
sounded great to me.
Sounds great, chat.
Sounds great. Tony the Tiger. Johnny Gems coming to brighten up the stream.
Yeah. What's good? Nice price action here.
Nothing's good. Everything's great, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's great. That's what I'm saying. You know, that's what I'm trying to rewire the, reprogram it.
Yeah, what's great? What's great, chat?
Hey, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing great. What's great, everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Let me just get rid of that. Bro, those cells, we caught the tippy top last night.
Yeah, bro. Beauty.
Holy smokes.
Beauty. Every trade we take is beautiful, bro.
We closed early.
2 crazy trades yesterday.
Yeah, two wild trades yesterday. One in New York, the other in Asian. It was crazy.
It was a great day.
Shout out to everyone here yesterday for the NY session trade. W.
Yeah, if you caught that, if you held through that, man, shout out to you.
Yeah, so see, we didn't want to touch these cells here, right? No bueno. So right back up we go.
Yeah, I'm glad.
What is
Got some issue there at 97 as well. That's where we're rejecting.
Yep. Yeah, this we're gonna have to wait. 9:30 might be the play here though, for sure. So let's keep an eye on how we do. This is basically like an observation zone right here. Excuse me, from 61 to 65. If we can create a really nice support, on the 30-minute time frame like this, you already know. Probably look to take that up towards like 78, 79 there.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah, so we could probably get rid of these zones now. Obviously, prices left the zone. So I would say buys above here. So someone's at, what are the white lines represent? They're just like levels. So they're just zones, supports, resistance, stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll keep that there, and we'll see. We'll see if we can get closures above. Any bullish closure above, I think we can easily run up towards 76 here, right? And then maybe even up towards like 79.80. So that's kind of like my idea, is even if we are going to continue bearish here today, we'll most likely get somewhat of a pullback right before heading down further. So I almost died in the process, but I held.
Trading.
Funny. Welcome to trading.
Snap.
Welcome.
Yeah, Kev, man, make the switch. Make the switch to futures, bro. Think you'll like it. Contracts are pretty much the same exact thing as lot sizes. It's all the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
And candlesticks are the same as candlesticks.
Oh, just followed us on Insta? Oh, followed. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we are doing a giveaway. Just go to my Instagram page, comment on the most recent picture that I posted, and give a like, and yeah, that'll get you in.
So we're doing a giveaway today.
Yeah, we're gonna do we'll probably do it tomorrow, Friday. So we'll let all the comments kind of come in today and all that, because I know a lot of people watch the stream afterwards too. We're also gonna do an exclusive giveaway in the clubhouse. Exclusive clubhouse giveaway only. But then we're also going to do a public giveaway here. All you got to do is like and comment on this picture. That's it.
A new pick out. Let's go.
New pick.
Hopping out the jet.
Sharper than Gillette.
Oh.
Whoa. Calm down. Wow. Whoa.
Wow.
What's better? I don't know where that went. Oh, is it better? Is it true that it is much easier to trade currencies than gold? Yeah, like if you only focus on currencies. So that's a very bland, statement or whatever question, because it's easier to do whatever you study, right? So if you study gold, it's going to be much easier to trade gold than currencies, right? If you trade currencies, then it's going to be much easier to trade currencies than gold. So it just, wherever you put your time and attention, that's what you'll be good at. Whatever you're not focused on, you won't trade that as good, right? So it just depends where your focus is and where your studies are. Do we have mosquitoes in Florida? We do.
I haven't seen any though.
What would I get when I joined the clubhouse? Everything you need to change your entire life and level up on levels that you didn't even imagine were possible, gang. Trust me. It's a next level program.
Just test it out. Ask some of the clubhouse members, their opinion on it and what they thought and what they got out of it, and then just test it out for yourself. That's what I would do.
Here's what you get. You get everything you need to win in trading. Now it's going to be up to you to study, to learn, to apply. Other than that, everything you need is in there. There's nothing out of that you need to become successful and to make money.
So facts.
Plus a whole nother. You see, the clubhouse, in a way, I think the clubhouse sometimes gets a side of me that YouTube may not see as well, right? So you also get all the other live streams, and then all the webinars, gang. Like these are life-changing webinars. Like Andrew sent me last night that he was watching the goal setting webinar. Like, gang, that webinar right there, if you take that serious and you study that and you apply that, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care how old you are, what race you are, religion. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. These are laws of success, the laws of the universe that if you apply, you will win. It doesn't matter what your financial status is right now. It doesn't matter if you have no money. If you watch those and study those, man.
Yep. Agreed, bro.
A
lot of gems in there.
Yeah. What tool do I use to draw? Zoom. Zoom. Okay, let's see. We are observing the observation zone. So we'll see how we doing it. Wow, it's 9:20 already? Lovely.
Eesh.
So we need a nice weak bearish candle here, and we go up, my friend. So basically like what happened yesterday during New York session at 9:30. Let me go to gold. Is basically what we're expecting here. So guys, remember 9:30 yesterday? 9:30. Where was it? Right here. So this is kind of what we want to see on ES. Is very similar price action to what you have right here on gold from yesterday. So you got, let me just block it all out, right? So we want to see if we can take advantage of this current 30-minute candle on ES closing up weak like that. So that way as 9:30 comes in, we break the highs and we could pop up there. Gold is I don't know.
15 looks better.
Yeah, maybe a closure below on the 15. Other than that, like, it's getting tough here on gold.
I mean, that's the only sell I was looking at. 15-minute closure below at 9:30.
Yeah, that would be it. Just a 15 to fill that wick there. So yeah, I think that's option, and then gold sells, and then ES buys.
Yeah, W. Let's go. 9:30 coming up. We want.
Yeah, we always like 9:30.
We love it. Favorite time of the day, chat.
ES is going to be the US 100, right? US 100 or S&P. No, US 500 or S&P 500. I did learn a lot in the clubhouse. Made 40% in 3 weeks. Nice, dude. Damn. That's amazing. Yeah, good job. W.
Good job.
For real. Yes, I agree. 1 hour is a top wick already. So if the 15 closes again at 9:30, yeah, we can keep going down. Yep, for sure. I watch 3 webinars a week. It's unbelievable how much you can get out of them. Yeah, W, my friend. Good job. Yeah, that's going to be the separators. What are you going to do when no one's watching? Right? Are you going to doom scroll? Are you going to brain rot? Are you going to watch TV? Or are you going to dive into some sort of education that produces an income, and an outcome for your lifestyle? So I've always chose that path. I've always chose study over scroll, or study over TV, or even study over time with family at times, right? So, how deep will you dig?
Oh yeah,
go check this out too. I recently made a post. This one right here. This one right here. Go check it out, because I think most people are just trying to shortcut the process here. So we talked about this the other day, and I think it's a friendly reminder for most of you guys to check it out and go review that.
Can't shortcut the shortcut, chat.
There's no
secret
you don't want
to consistent profitability. It's all about discipline. It's all about being disciplined to what works statistically. That's it.
Yep.
No secrets.
All right, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
All right. Yo, what up, TK? What up, brother? Yeah, so we'll see here on ES gold. Hopefully gold can just chill, but we may not chill. We may fill this wick here. May not want to wait on 9:30, whatever. It's out of my control. What's up, Clubhouse? How y'all feeling? What up, YouTube? What's poppin'? How's everyone's trading day been? Good day? Following the plan? What up, Golden Dubs? What up, man? Yeah, that would be a breakout. That would be a breakout on gold. That would be an onion on ES. Yeah, but gold may have other plans here. Yeah, man, Chad, we were talking about yesterday watching Mark Douglas, Wise Trade TV. I had to give that a watch as well myself, man. Incredible gems in that video. If you haven't yet watched it, even if you have watched it, go watch it again. There's even things I missed, you know, and I've watched that like 50 times at least, and I'm catching some new things. So yeah, go rewatch that. Facts, Norbin, man. What would 1 month of discipline look like? Imagine, chat. Imagine you didn't even look at your P&L for a whole month and you just focused on being disciplined to your plan. What do you think the month could look like? Think about it. You're just being disciplined to your plan every day. What do you think the month's gonna look like, right? Maybe test that out. You know, that's a good exercise. I was talking about that earlier. That's a good exercise to detach from the outcome. We were talking about how most problems in trading come from what? Being focused on the outcome. Focused on the P&L, the money, right? Over trading, over risking is due to us wanting more money or us focus on the outcome. Imagine if you didn't focus on the outcome. Imagine you took 1 month and just focused on being disciplined to your plan every day. And whether you won or lost, you didn't care. You were more satisfied with following your plan. What could your month look like, right? That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, if you guys are attached, if you guys are having a hard time detaching from the outcome, I think that's a good exercise to do. Don't even look at the outcome. Don't even look at the results. Stay focused on the process of executing your edge each day. And I think, you know, testing that out, see how it works. And I think that's going to at least allow you to detach yourself from the outcome. And all the pros say we got to detach from the outcome. So, I mean, it only makes sense. So you might as well test it out. And I think it will only help you as well. Yeah. And you're able to, again, when you're focused on the process of trading your edge, right, you're now able to lock into the probability mindset, right? The series of trades mentality, right? Now you're not focused on one trade here today or one day. You're focused on the next 20 trades. You're focused on the end of the month, right? You're focused on the whole month. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yep. Bigger picture.
Bigger picture.
By the way, this is what it would look like. So if you ever wondered what it would look like, this is what it will look like.
Give me the example, bro.
Anyone want to have their days and months and weeks look like that? It's just discipline. Now, trust me, I'm not good at trading. I'm just good at being disciplined, right? I'm really good at locking in on my goal, right? I'm not so much obsessed with being an amazing trader, but I'm obsessed with being a free man and living life on my own terms. And in order to do that, then I've got to be a disciplined trader. So, you know, that's why I choose to do it. I think some of you guys you think you want to be these great traders, but really you probably just want freedom, a little bit of extra cash, a little bit more time with your friends and family. So stop trying to be that guy. Learn the freaking playbook, stick to it, and don't deviate. Make money. Simple.
Yep. You were talking about how a mental edge is more important than a technical edge, and I freaking 100% agree with that. And yeah, without the probability mindset, your technical edge doesn't mean anything. Honestly, you need to have both the probability mindset and the technical edge, because if you have a technical edge, that's cool. If you know about support and resistance, that's cool, but do you know how to properly execute that, right? Do you understand the process of executing your edge over a series of trades? And now what that probability mindset allows you to do is properly execute your edge correctly, you know? Not being able to make any sort of mental errors in terms of, you know, you thinking you have some sort of control over it, because you don't think you have control over it. You think that there's probabilities, right? So that's what you get. Yes,
okay, 53 seconds. Do we mess with gold or do we mess with ES?
Closure's coming up.
That's the question.
Yeah, Alex, we did have buy stops in pre-New York, but we ended up deleting those coming down to the last couple seconds of the closure.
Okay. Clip it, Green. Clip it. All right. So let's see. We got 22 seconds. They're both looking pretty good here. Let's see how this 30-minute close on ES. Also, gold closing up here in just a moment. But it looks like gold's out the picture. So probably going to be ES vibes here. We're going to need a lower wick. And then potential up we go here. So let's see if we get a lower wick on this 30. It is 9:30. We should get some volatility coming in. And we can go from there. So if we can kind of re-break that low real quick, then this looks really good. Let's see. Can we do it? Can we do it? Yeah, we got to break the low. There's Green. How we feeling, Greenery?
Hello, Green.
Okay, that should do it. So I'm going to have a buy stop here on ES. The stop's going to be back pretty much current candle lows now, right? Yeah, somewhere back below the range here, and we'll see if we can pop off. It's going to be about 21 pip stops at 9:30. And let's see how gold closed.
9:30. I think you're crazy.
Yeah, not going to be good for me on gold. But ES, not bad. Let's see if we can get a pop up out of there. ES is S&P 500. S&P 500. So perfect. Nice lower wick. There's no reason to break that high now unless we're ready to go. So oh, that wick? Yeah, that could be. Yeah, you could use that too. Yeah, that ain't bad actually. Yeah, somewhere like right around there. Yeah, I like it. We're making higher highs, higher lows here on the candlesticks, so this will be pretty good if we break the highs now. So stops are going to be below the low. Targets are going to be really 76 and then potentially 80. Yeah, 76 and then 80. So those will be my areas of interest, and we'll see if we can get up there. Green, how are you? How are you? Just
Green.
Curious to see what gold's gonna do here too. So
yeah, gold. I don't like that. I don't like those sells anymore.
Nope. Nothing.
See, that's a good example of like an overextended breakout on gold too. If you're looking at the 15-minute, you see how far away we close from that zone we're breaking out from. Like the further away we close from the zone, the more overextended it's gonna be.
Yeah.
So we don't take those anymore.
It's like ES. Look how close it is to the zone, right here.
Exactly.
Gold. If we go look at gold zone, how far away did we close? We closed this much. You know what I mean? So it's a lot.
And we closed right at a support too. So there's no clean range either.
No.
So no setup, no clean range, no
Nothing.
entry.
Nothing.
Simple.
No problem.
No problem. Makes our job easy. No
No
trades.
setup. No entry. No problem. Stop loss is going to be current candle. Yeah, current candle for me. Yeah, so wherever this low is, that's where it'll be. So about 30, 31 pips as of right now. $12.50, right? $12.50 it is on ES.
Yes, sir.
So if we have a 30 pip stop, right? Let's say we got a 30, 35 pip stop. So what would that be? So 12.50.
437.
Oh yeah, you can go even. Yeah, that's fine for me. I'm down. I could probably use previous candle. You know what? I could actually use this one down here now.
Yeah, no, you could.
I could though.
About 2 lots. So you're
I'm doing 2. 1250 times 2, so 20, 24. Yeah, so double that.
Yeah, so more like a G.
Yeah.
around there.
Yeah, so 25 times 30, right? 30, 35. Yeah, around $1,000. Yeah, that's fine for me. Let's see. NQ's going up already. Okay, so that might lead us to. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's exactly what we're looking for here. Let's see
Damn, NQ up.
if ES will follow.
And ES is
Let's see what gold will do. Yeah, gold's dropped. All right, here we go. Can we get activated? This is it. This would be a very, very good trade to take advantage of. You want to look at your trades and you want to be proud of them, right? So as long as you can be proud of the trades, then therefore you can have no problem executing and living with the result.
W.
But we should get going. We should have volume kicking in here, so we'll see what we do.
Dirty time on our side.
US 30 on forex. I'm not too sure. No, this isn't US 30. This is S&P 500. Uh, 15 broke the lows too. Oh, nice. I didn't see that. Okay, cool. No, this is not gold. This is ES. Yeah, ES. Angelo Betskis. There he is. He said, my job is done. Job done.
Yep.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, S&P. I'm not sure what kind of rules do I have set up to only take the candle on the first? Oh, yeah. I really don't like taking the candle. Now I see what you're trying to say. I really don't like taking the entries in the first 1 minute or the last 1 or 2 minutes, because you never know where that candle may want to either pull back or push through. So if it's coming near the first or last minute or two, I tend to stay out of those trades. Yeah. People are shocked it ain't gold. Yeah, we've been trading ES a little bit more lately, so I like the pair. I think it's pretty good, pretty clean pair.
I wish I moved a little bit more during the New York session.
It usually will, but
not just after 9:30,
Yeah, 8 a.m. and 7 a.m. and whatnot.
Yeah,
that's true.
The whole New York session.
Yeah, we like trading it for Asian session too. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
When will I go break even? I was thinking about just letting it hit. Yeah, just letting it hit, because there's really no reason to go break even until probably 75 there, and that's kind of right where my target is at. So yeah, I was probably just gonna let it run and hit the TP. Either that or hit the stop loss or something. Come on. You can do it.
Do it, yes.
Partials, yeah, partials are going to be at 76. Yep, 75, 76, somewhere up there. Yeah, I can only make 600 a day on this account, or it's best to make like 600 a day. So I'll be kind of closing up there, but yeah, that would be my partials, and then full TP would be more so up. Where was that 30-minute? Yeah, I'd say more so up by like 81. 80, 81 if you're looking at full TP on this. But partials 76 looks pretty good. Why no gold trade? Gold didn't have a trade. It didn't really have much of a setup there. Yeah, we closed right at support and doesn't look that good on Goldie. Yeah, ES looks good. NQ looks pretty good. But we didn't touch that. Wow, yeah, so that's what we're looking for on ES right now. Something just like that move. Something just like that. So that's what we're expecting. Let's see if we get it.
I wish it wasn't so choppy on the 15-minute on gold. It's whatever.
On gold? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I would like the buys like off support, but it's choppy.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, gold's a little choppy right now. We're probably going to have to wait on gold to give us a little bit like better market structure and price action and whatnot, but ES looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the 50Ks, I like to go for like 600 a day. Yep. Yeah, 600 a day on the 50Ks, and that'll put you in a good position to get a nice payout. That's good. We'll see. We'll see. Some of you guys closed. Nice, nice, nice. Very, very nice. Very nice.
Job.
Yeah, we need one more break of the high here. One more break, and then we should go. Too late to get in? I mean, you don't want to just jump into a trade. I mean, I'm at my entry point. So, like, in terms of that, not really, but, yeah. Let's go, Zyper. Let's go. Little 580. Nice, dude. Congrats. Let's go.
Zyper.
Great job. Let's see. Reach my target. Nice. Very good. Very good. Clean. Clean. Some of you guys took NQ as well. Very nice. Yeah, NQ moving up. Clean. NQ moving exactly how we want to see ES moving right now. Yeah, let's see if ES will follow here. We're struggling. We're struggling to follow. Went break even, got hit. That's okay. That's okay. No, I don't care about negative RR. Nah.
What's RR?
Yeah, I don't really mind individual trade negative RR. It never really hurts me. So it's just a regular thing for me. We need a bit of a dance. Yeah. We need Angelo Betts dancing.
It's coming. Push is coming.
We're trying to get this last, the 930 push. I think after that, like once we get up here, you could see a bit of a retracement, but we're trying to get that push here. So last minute of the 15. So we'll see how the 15 closes, and then we'll go from there. All right, so yeah, I am gonna move my stops to break even. I'm probably gonna close a little bit here too. Let's see, how do you close it again? Sell market.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna close half my position. Right now.
Or let it slap.
Right now. All right, close half there, and yeah, we'll see if we can hit the TP. One more little break of the high, and we should be good. Yeah, so close half. So buckled up 200. I'll move my stop and profit too. Screw it. Put this back up, and let's see if we can hang on to that low. If not, I don't care. Go, 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 go.
Oh.
All right, cool. So partials closed at 74, so it was almost to target. So 74 closed partials, and the rest of it gets hit at break even. So we'll take 281, almost 300. So half of what we wanted. We'll take that. We'll take it.
Let's get it.
So let me just mark that up.
Yeah, I went in with like a smaller size with ES.
Nice. So partials taken here, and then yeah, half gets hit at BE, so or a little bit in profit. Let me just screenshot it, mark it up. Good trade though. Good onion play, 930. We would have really loved to see the volume that NQ got. Holy, like what? So that's exactly what we were anticipating. A quick push like that. Struggling a little bit, so close some partials there and see if we can continue on up. So like I said earlier, this will probably be full TP for me, right around 80. 80, yeah, somewhere around 80 here. So yeah, there it is. Nice. 15 turn up. Lovely, lovely. Great trade. Good trade, good trade.
Good job, good job.
Oh, past the count. Hey, let's go. Nice. Very nice, very nice.
Congrats.
Was this a fade? No, this was an onion play. Yeah, so it's just a simple buy off support there. Yep. Yeah, a lot of you guys closed partials a little earlier than me. Very nice job. Way to secure the bag. This should move on up now in 9:45 here. I did not take it on my live account. No, that one's parked for the day. Yeah, that one's parked, man. $7,800 win. Biggest win on my live account last night in the Asian session, so I didn't even touch it. Yep, congrats. Congrats, guys. W trade. 157 times 2. Nice job, nice job.
Yo.
Clean move. ES, man. ES. Let's go. Been liking ES lately. Solid. How's gold looking? Gold is gold's looking for someone's pockets to grab. That's what gold's looking for. Gold's looking for our profits. That's what Goldie's looking for right now. I ain't having it. 230. Nice, bro. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I'm up so almost $8,000 on my live account today. 280 here, and then 390, so about 400 times 2, which is about 800 plus 280, so what's that? 8, 9, 10. That's 11, like 1100, and then we got 7,800 here. So yeah, our bags are full here today, gang. Congratulations. W. We're here to get the bag. We're here to make the money. If you guys haven't commented or liked this post here yet, we're doing a couple 50K giveaways tomorrow. All you got to do is like and comment on the post, and you will be in the running. Okay, Wayne. So you can call it a 30-minute inverted celery. I get why you would pick that too. So my thing, like with the inverted celeries, is let me go back here. So this is kind of more like a support, in my opinion. Like inverted celery would be like one that really just exhausted out. Like you see this right here, right? So you see how it doesn't have much of a body to it. So a lot of the inverted celeries, they don't have much of a body to it, right? Where that one there, like you see how this here, that's gonna be a onion play, strong body, push up. This would be like inverted celery. This right here, inverted celery. This right here, onion play, right? That's how I would categorize them. So yeah, does that make sense? So like today's candle, it can go either way, right? I mean, it had a pretty decent body on it there, but it can go either way, right? So whatever one you'd rather mark it up as, but I'm gonna mark it up as an onion. Them onions be hitting, Aaron.
Yeah, right.
All right, let's just mark this trade up here. Wow, great move. Yeah, just had to wait a little longer for it. That's all.
Yeah, nice.
You're out, John?
Yeah, no, I got out at break even.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeehaw, there goes. There she goes. Yeah, you see how we were kind of making these higher highs, higher lows perfectly on the 15-minute? That was clean. The only thing is it is a bit of a counter trend trade, so this 15-minute candle here could have obviously like been the one to go back down now, right? Like, and kind of continue the downtrend. So if you got out right there where I did, or if you whatever, that's totally fine, because this could have easily, I see this happen all the time, right? Big push down, pull back, continue driving. So you got to make moves based off of the the trade that you're taking. In this case, it was a bit of a counter trend, but all is well, right? It worked out pretty good. There she goes. Lovely,
Eesh.
lovely. I'll be honest, I love having a second pair.
Yeah,
It's
no,
clean.
I mean,
One that I could really,
clutch.
kind of jive with too. $375 times 3. Let's go. $700 win. Let's get it. Clubhouse eating. Yum, yum, yum. See, in the morning, we don't eat. We hunt. We hunt in the morning. All right. Base hits all day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This would be a counter trend trade. Yes, it would be, Ken. 162 for me on that. Small size. Lovely, lovely. Amazing. Good job. 500 times 3. All right, Wokey. All right, man. All right.
Sheesh.
Damn, oh, big ballers out here. I hang with the big ballers, man. Sheesh. Nice job, Wokey.
Seriously. Nice, Wokey.
Hunt and harvest. There. It's $800 win. Made back yesterday's loss. Very nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Beautiful job. Great trade here. Beautiful trade, actually. My car is done. Just give me a sec, because I gotta move some cars real quick. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Cool. Yes, everyone. Amazing trade. Amazing trade. Congrats to everyone who caught that W. Yeah, need new bags, right, AB Mike? Sheesh. Damn. Your guys' bags are overflowed, especially AB Mike. Sheesh. Yeah, nice. Nice job. How do I feel with the BE trade here? I feel fine. I feel good. On to the next best trade. Happy for y'all who caught some pips. And yeah, no, it is what it is. And now I'm on to the next. I don't really have an opinion on it, 2 W's today. Let's go, W. Amazing job. Sheesh, yeah. Let's go. A lot of you guys eating. Clubhouse is really eating. Didn't take this one, all good. Yeah, at least you bagged some profits. Facts, Mr. Gon. Bagged some profits. That's the good thing. Wow, very nice job, Phil. Very nice job, bro. Keep it up. Oh, yes, sir, Jim. Yeah, man. Glad I made you know, an impact on your account already, bro. Nice. Yeah, don't manually close. Let the TP get hit or drag the TP and hit it yourself. Absolutely. Yeah, Aero Sassy, yeah, man. That could be, you know, I don't really know. You know, I would like to look at your trades and stuff, but yeah, RR is, you know, subjective, you know, like it all depends on like where the stop's at, where the TP's at, and that all depends on market structure. So like it could be different, right? We're dealing with different types of market structure every day. So, you know, you got to really look back at your trades and focus on market structure and see like, all right, well, maybe I could have had a different stop, or maybe I could have held a little bit longer for this TP, right? Like, yeah, I think the answer is within the trades you took, for sure. So yeah, I mean it's definitely a problem most traders, you know, have to deal with, which is losing, right? Letting one loss wipe out maybe like 4 wins, but I think there's feedback within the trades. I think you just gotta look at them, you know, send them on in as well in Discord. We'll see if we can take a look, if Nick can bring them up, but yeah, it all depends, bro. Market structure though, really just focus on market structure and you know, see how you can, you know, have the best stops, best TPs, all based on market structure. Do I listen to Mark Douglas more than anyone? Probably. I mean, in terms of psychology, probably yes. Psychology, I like to listen to Mark Douglas and Rafi, and that's it. And then technical wise, Nick. That's it. Yeah. But definitely Mark Douglas, definitely the GOAT for me, for sure. He's helped me out a lot. Yeah, base hits win ball games. Great job, David. Good job. Yeah, very true, Mr. King. Trading's 90% mental, for sure. Yeah, Aero Sassy, all I know is there's definitely a solution there though too, because like one loss should never wipe out like multiple winners in my opinion. You know, so like I think there's definitely a lesson in your trades if that is happening to you, for sure. There's some lesson, you know, with every legitimate problem. For most legitimate problems, there's a solution. So yeah, I know the best traders in the world, like they definitely have fixed that problem. So there's definitely a solution there. It just all depends on the trades, right, that you're taking. That's where the lesson's at, right? The losses, even the wins, all those trades, every trade we take, there could be some valuable lessons within them. That's why we always talk about journaling your trades, right? If you're new to trading, journaling your trades is so important because that's going to give you feedback on your performance, you know. So it's crucial. It's a very very crucial thing to implement in your trading resume, you know, because we can't be a 8-figure trader without acting like him, you know. Yes, sir. C. Melly, Juan, you boys know base hits. Yup, base hits win ball games. How do I like to journal my trades? Yeah, so I'll still use that spreadsheet on Google Sheets. I'll use that. I'll put all the information in that's in there. And then I like to just screenshot my trades, and then structure wise, I like to just kind of go over what I seen that was working for me structure wise, right? Like, all right, like for this play, like for just using this setup as an example, right? I take a screenshot of it, and then I'd be like, all right, well, we had a 30-minute onion, right? The 1 hour was rejecting support, the 4 hour was rejecting support, and we had clean range to the left to target that partial level, and that's really it, you know. And then I just throw that in a doc, you know, keep pushing.
Whoa.
Yeah, you can keep it very simple, you know.
Target, is that another target tapped on the decimal? Wow. These guys know what they're doing around here, huh?
Wow.
My goodness, Johnny Gems. We need to take some notes.
Right.
That's another one. Johnny Gems called 32 or 33.14 on the decimal last night, too.
Yeah. I mean, wicks don't lie.
Wicks don't lie. Ranges don't lie. Yes, sir. My neighbors are outside, and they're wondering what the hell is going on over here.
They don't want to know.
I'm moving cars. They're washing cars on my driveway. The neighbors are blowing the leaves and stuff at their house. They're like, I'm like, hey guys, how are you? Like, hey Nick. So fun.
It's like, all right, snap.
By the way, these guys are all retired, you know, like they already worked like their careers and stuff, so they're just hanging out, doing their lawn. So
Dudes
funny.
are scratching their head right now, bro.
I went back, closed the garage, went back inside. They're probably like, what's going on with that guy? I didn't tell the neighbors. No, I should have.
Little do they know how much you're up today.
Hey, we're up today, gang. This is my biggest day in a while. I haven't had a 10K day in a minute trading. It's been a minute. Yeah, the whole week's been fire. Whole week's been good. Yeah, I didn't mark up today yet, but yeah, what a day. What a day. So month going by really good too. Tomorrow will put us at midway. So midway through the month here tomorrow. So far so good. Trading really, really well. Keeping everything to 1 to 2 trades a day and staying disciplined. So simple. So simple when you keep it disciplined, gang. Mark it up or we riot. Did I take any other trades? Yeah, I took sells last night. That was the big one for me. We took them on gold here. So way up here last night. Caught the top of the daily candle. Yeah. I held this trade all the way through. All the way through. This is it right here. Yeah, closed literally like somewhere down here. Yeah, 7,800 on that. I think I closed around 8,000, but whatever, you know, whatever fee or commission. So good trade. I took those trades on my other 50Ks as well. So I'm locked out there. I'm locked out there. I'm about to lock out here, and that is it. Clean day. How much did I profit for today? I don't know, 7,800 plus 300. So that's what, 8,100, and then plus 800. So whatever, 8,100. So about 9,000. About 9 grand. 10K table, we all know he's picturing 100K. Yes, absolutely. A 10K, out of all the money in the world, all I made was 10K today. I mean, that's pathetic. Pathetic. There's trillions going around, and all I was able to get was 9 grand. Crazy. Yeah, but that was money. I really did like that trade last night. I think me and a couple other guys, I know C. Melly held. I know John would have held too, but he closed it out by mistake like around here. But yeah, we had fun holding this one, and it struggled a little bit, but ultimately got to where we needed it to go. Kind of like ES. Thanks for struggling that whole candle. Let's look at that 5 minute. Yeah, we just kind of back and forth and then popped. Clean move up on ES. Clean move up. I like it. I like it. Can you show us how the onion play looks? Yeah, just like this. So look at the 30-minute time frame. So as long as you have a new support, in most cases, like what you really want to see is, this trade was a counter trend trade, but ideally, like you want to go with the trend unless you have some experience doing these counter trend trades. But let's say you have price moving bullish, and now you're waiting to take a buy. So we certainly don't want to take a buy up here. That would be very stupid, right? So what we do is we wait, and we wait for a pullback, right? And as we get that pullback, we want to try and find now a support so that way we can keep moving bullish, right? So once that support is formed, as long as things line up and we got everything else we're looking for, you say, hey, look, we got a brand new support sitting right here. We're bullish on the day. If this next candle can make a lower wick, break the highs, we're in there, right? And then that's pretty much the onion play. Boom. And then you're looking to fill that range there. So my TPs were sitting like right here. That was my original like first look, and then probably second look somewhere up here. Yeah, look at that, right on the nose. Right on the nose. So to be honest, if you're not profitable yet, stop everything you're doing right now. Stop. And study this setup. And guess what? Don't take any other trades unless it looks like that. Watch how quick your results change. Just watch. Just test me. Who would actually test me in this? Who could actually avoid the wanting of making money and the needing of getting in and taking all these trades and can actually be disciplined to this? I don't think many people will. I don't think many people can do it for 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. But if you will, this for me was the money move. When I was coming up and really starting to get profitable, I really focused on this one. And as long as the higher time frame is setting up and it's bullish, this right here is going to give you like a 80 to 90% win rate. Anyone? No one. Just what I thought. No one. Not one person is willing to stick with it. I had a feeling that would be the case. What up, Pablo? He's in South Carolina. Let's go. Let's go. 15-minute close right now. Gold will make gold. Let me check. I haven't looked at gold really. What did we do on gold? Yeah, gold's gone. Don't even worry about gold today. She a goner. Price action doesn't make sense either. So I tested it and it works. Yeah, it does, man. It does. Yeah, we were doing an elite call. I was mentioning this in the Asian session yesterday. My boy, man, he made $12,000 on the onion play. That play that we just talked about. Right? Now the only issue is he lost 12 grand taking impulse trades. So what does that mean? Stop impulse trades, only take onions, make 12 grand. That's what I see there. That is as simple as it gets. Right? So stick to what really works, what you can see happening over and over again, and don't worry about the other complex, complicated, experienced type of trades. You know what I mean? Don't worry about those. Get your reps in, sample size those, let more of experienced traders take those and walk you through why they took them and whatnot. And then eventually, maybe in 2026, you say, all right, cool, I'm going to start taking impulse entries now. But you don't need them. You don't need them. They're only, in most cases, they're probably taking money away from your P&L. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta stay steady, Joshua. You gotta stay steady. Yep, you can't interrupt it. Make sure you just journal everything. Everything. Yeah, just watch me take the impulse trades. Watch John. Watch these guys. You know, watch us take the impulse and let us be those guinea pigs, so you can benefit off of our data, right? Benefit off of our experience. But again, not many people can do that, right? When I get set up an impulse entry, it's going to be very difficult for you to stay out of that, right? While you're on this stream and stuff. So you really got to be disciplined. You know, there were times where I would be on Raja's stream and I wouldn't take the trades that he would take because I knew I had to learn them better. You know, and how did I know I had to learn them better? Because when I tried them on my own, I blew my account over and over and over again. So I knew, okay, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? I got to study these trades, study when he wins them, study when he loses them, you know, watch how they go. So that's what I would recommend you guys do for some of those more complex ideas, is just study when I do it. You know, how does it look when I take the losses? How does it look when they end up being winners, right? And then you have that data to base your trading off of, right? So big one there, big one. My playbook is a very advanced playbook now, but in the very beginning, I was saying this in Asian last night too, it was a very simple playbook. It was a breakout, right? It was an onion, and it was a celery, and that was it. And if you just focus on those three right there, they should yield an income. Right now, I've thrown in the fade, right? I've thrown in the inverted. Like, I've got a couple other things going on because of, you know, my chart time or whatnot. But as a new trader, or at least new to the system, I would just study on the main pairs, the pairs that actually give you a confirmation closure, and then you take the trade on the next candle. So that's what I would do. That's what I would recommend. And then, you know, over time, you begin to study these more, you know, complex ideas. Hey, I'm just trying to get you paid. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. I just want to see you make money and not lose it. I want to see you like earn while you're learning too, right? But if you try and do everything, it's going to be difficult. Would I take a 30 breakout on gold? Nah. Nope. Way too overextended here. No, ES is probably not the fade. Yes, I think some people mix that up a little bit. I mean, I would probably just call it an onion. What would you say, John? I mean, I think maybe onion.
Alright, couldn't mute myself. Yeah, this looks like an onion to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's borderline, you know? Like, you could qualify it as a fade too.
Yeah. I mean, not really. Looks like an onion.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why it would be a fade.
Celery.
Yeah, inverted, I mean, that's not fade.
Yeah. But, yeah, I know. I think it still looks more like an onion.
Would I consider gold tap target for sells? Gold, you just never know here with gold today. We might just keep bleeding. I mean, look how long we've been melting, right? Clearly, we're melting here today. So, yeah, we're certainly rallying right now. And look, we drew this out, by the way. Right? We drew this whole thing out in the breakdown earlier. Is that this daily candle can come crashing down here today and then eventually close below the range, and then now we have a clean sells for tomorrow. Trade for tomorrow.
Yeah. Gold's looking chopped right now.
Yeah. Pretty sure we drew
that was
it
the
out,
move of the
right?
day there on ES. Yeah, would you mark it up, Nick? Or you marked it up as an onion?
Yeah, I'll leave it as an onion. Yeah, so we drew this whole daily candle out right there, right? So you see, we respect the highs. We keep crashing down. That's exactly what we're seeing now. So, yeah. All good. All good.
Yeah, I mean, I just said chopped at him just because gold's just been moving down and we're just right at supports. Like, right now we're chopped. I mean, later we could get a nice setup.
Yeah, sometimes I even lock in on tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes, like, after I'm profitable on the day or whatever, and I've already taken one or two good trades, and I'm just going to, like, remove all this, and I'm just going to leave one area right here and just trade now for tomorrow. So I'll say, you know what? I'll leave this daily candle to do whatever it needs to do, and if it closes bearish today, then tomorrow the sells are going to be a no-brainer, right? They're going to be much easier than today's sells because you have much cleaner price action here to point us down, right? So sometimes I'm just like, you know what? I'm done, and now we wait for this candle to close and start to plan our trades for tomorrow.
Yeah.
But damn, ES is beautiful. My goodness.
Damn, it's giving another beautiful like resistance here.
If if NQ moves before ES, I'm holding forever now. NQ is like the future of ES. Did we find a cheat code? We might have. Don't tell anybody. Would you have taken this, close below the range, continue to push down? Let's take a look. No, that one I wouldn't have taken, just because there's no wick there. So I probably wouldn't have taken that. But the breakout itself, yeah, you know what I mean? If this candle was probably a little bit of a better closure, then yeah, that would have been clean. So like more so something like this, where you kind of maybe even break that low, leave a little wick. That would be much better of a breakout. So I would advise you guys to look for those breakouts over these ones. Even if that one worked out today, more times than not, you're going to come back up on that. So just be careful, right? Trade for the longer term probability of what can happen versus just like the shorter term. So yeah, in most cases, off of my experience, you'll pop back up, you know, probably like 7 out of 10 times. But the breakout itself and where it happened and all that, yeah, pretty clean. Did Raja? Yeah, I think he did look at US 30 one time. Yeah, I feel like I remember that. What do we call the trade from Asian? That would be an onion play. So that would also be an onion, because that was a sell right off of resistance there. So that would be considered, you know, regular. It was more of a 15-minute because we took it off the 15. But yeah. Oh my God, whoa. Messing with my mouse. My mouse, I don't know what happened here. Alright, who's got questions? Any more questions, comments, concerns? Let's chat. I got a couple more minutes. I'm here for a good time, but not a long time. We will have a live stream tomorrow. So I know I told you guys that I'd be traveling a little bit tomorrow, but I was able to move things around so that way we can keep up the stream and make sure we get the stream in. So we'll be good to go for tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll be all good for tomorrow. I'll just leave after the stream.
Kind of upset that it's Friday.
I know. Last night, me and John were just like, we couldn't even wait for Asian session. I don't know. Isn't it weird? We kind of like had a good feeling about Asian last night.
I know, bro.
Yeah, we were on the phone like during the day. I'm like, I can't wait for Asian.
We say it every day. We love what we do.
Yeah, you know you love what you do, man, when you're just ready to get back to it.
When you look forward to Mondays, you love what you do.
Can you trade this in forex too? Yeah, my live account is a forex account over here, so I still trade it here too. So I trade forex and futures. What pairs do I trade? I trade gold and ES. Gold, XAU USD, and S&P 500. Biggest win and takeaway from your MLM journey? People skills and leadership skills. Yeah, so people skills are probably the biggest thing you can take away from stuff like that. And if you're on the right team with the right people, vision. You know, I think that was one of the biggest things I've had. I was always a very big dreamer, but getting around other big dreamers who are actually out there accomplishing their goals and stuff, that really helped me crystallize my vision. So, you know, mentorship is probably the biggest one, but then, you know, understanding skills with people and learning people skills and how to set goals is probably the other one. ES and GC, that's right. That's right.
Yes, sir. Austin, I agree, bro. Asian, the best session in the clubhouse for sure.
Yee. Gang, if you're missing Asian session, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to
And
tell you. Epic sessions, man.